Hi, so welcome back. So day two now of my December daily junk journal. Um, so I had some numbers already that I was cutting out from a gift bag, but there was only certain random numbers, so that I didn't have a number two, and the next one I had was three. So I decided to kind of do two, four, five, and six all in one go. So that I had them ready. So I thought if I use these sort of craft paper stickers, labels, I could cut them out and then they could easily stick them onto the page. So I didn't really, again, have much of an idea in mind of what I was going to do. I just thought I'd draw out the numbers, grab whichever pen comes to mind and see what happens. Okay, so that was I got my numbers done. Kind of mixed feelings about them. I liked a couple of them, but I ended up replacing a few. But anyway, so number two is ready for me to use. So this is the spread I had ready for today. Um, the spotty tape, as I said, doesn't stick very well on the left. So I ended up putting the super thick Daiso tape down to kind of, well, mainly to hold it down really, because it kept peeling up. So that's the first thing that went on. And I thought the red in that kind of matched with the number two as well. So on this day, what did we do on the second? We went to a music concert with some friends. It was a special children's music concert. The idea being that, you know, if the kids made a noise or sang or jumped around, it wasn't a problem. And they had lots of opportunities to join in. You were encouraged to bring sort of musical instruments with you, like shakers and things, so that you can sing along, shake along with the music. We went last year and I really enjoyed it, particularly because they did play a few Christmas songs. And as I said before in my Christmas planner video, there's not that many Christmassy events on in where I live in Japan. So I really wanted to go again because it was like a chance to hear some, you know, live Christmas music. It was like a brass band, I guess you'd call it, all different instruments. I mean, wasn't just brass band, was it? It was violins and all sorts of things, an orchestra. But they only actually played one Christmas song, which I was a bit disappointed about. It was very nicely done. It was very nice. But yeah, Christmas, as I say, is not a big thing here. I'm sticking a picture of my son there. I've just covered up his face because obviously I can't get his permission. He doesn't really understand at his age. So he made some fantastic Lego in the evening when we got home of a dragon, and he's getting really into sort of making Lego objects out of his imagination now, which is really, really fun to see. So I was quite impressed. So I took a picture of him in his cute pajamas, and that's going in there. I printed out all these photos on my Canon Selfie, which I like. I really love it, but for some reason I can't get I don't know, it's my Wi-Fi or something, but I can't like print from my phone easily. I can't send them wirelessly, which is really frustrating because the whole point really of me buying the Canon Selfie was for it to be really convenient, that I could just, scroll through my phone, choose a photo and, click print and out it would come. But actually I have to send myself the photos via email. Then I get onto my Mac and I download them, and then I transfer them to an SD card, and then I put the SD card into the Canon Selfie. Or I can also, use an actual physical cable to connect. But because the Wi-Fi function just does not seem to work very well, I kind of feel like, not that it was a waste of money, but that's kind of the selling point for me for the Canon Selfie. But so that's a bit of a shame, but never mind. I keep using it. But I think what I probably might do in future is I'm going to get a new printer soon, and I think I'll just get some like photo paper and perhaps just print straight, on a normal printer onto photo paper, because I don't think it would be all that much different. But yeah, I'm not saying it's not a bad printer, the Canon Selfie, but that's just my experience of it. It's a shame. So I stuck my number down onto some card that I had lying around. I had a tiny piece of holly card, so I thought I'd use that to sort of make the number stand out more. And I've got my favourite non-sticky washi tape back out again. I mean, I've actually covered up most of the ticket there. I know quite often when people stick tickets and things like that in their junk journals, they have it so that you can see the whole thing. But I know all I need to know is that we went on that day, and I know from reading the title of it that what it is. I know exactly what that one is. So just getting out a picture of my son and his little friend. They were tickling each other while we were waiting for dinner, and it was very cute. So sweet boys. I'm rounding off all the edges of my photos, just because it looks like I've done something. It looks a bit more like I've made an effort. Does that make any sense? Like, I don't know. It looks a bit more sort of framed in a way, because I'm not very good at doing the placing photos onto a page artfully thing yet. So at least it looks like I've done something. I'm actually sticking them down on this side onto a drawing I did, and I cut it up to use as the base page. And it's at this point I realised that I could have just taken the pages out of the binder and it would have been a whole lot easier to work on, but I obviously didn't remember until near the end. Some more washi tape from Daiso. Just to sort of fill in that gap, that visual gap of the roof tiles. So yeah, this day was basically going to the concert and going out for dinner in the evening with friends. So it was a lovely day. So a quick bit of journaling up in the corner. I chose a different pen for this day. I think they're called Rochon Petit? Rochon Petit? Rochon? I don't know. because I haven't really decided which pen I prefer to journal in this scrapbook, in this junk journal. So I'm just sort of trying random pens to see how I feel. Like I said, this is all completely new to me, as you can probably tell, so I'm just sort of experimenting, really. And by the end of the month, I might have a better idea of, a better idea of my style, I suppose, and what works for me and what doesn't. So I think that's just about finished. I'm just sticking on my son's Advent activity for the day, which was decorate the windows. Which was literally just buying like window stickers, wall stickers, and sticking them on the windows. So that was a nice, simple one. Okay, so that is my 2nd of December in my December Daily Junk Journal. And thank you very much for watching. Okay, bye.